on the couch with me right now, I have Cabot Hamilton, and he is here with the Ashe County Chamber of Commerce, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about some things that are coming up. So thank you so much for being here with me today.
Well, glad to be here again. I look forward to my 15 minutes of fame each month.
Oh, absolutely. We love having you. And so what's going on in Ashe County?
Well, March is a big month for the Chamber.
Okay.
We have our annual Small Business of the Year Award Luncheon.
Okay.
And we'll have anywhere from 80 to 100 people that attend that. It is sponsored by Blue Ridge Electric, our co-op in Ashe County. And this year, our special guest speaker is Doug Johnson, the CEO of Blue Ridge Electric. And so we're really looking forward to the opportunity to hear him tell us about Blue Ridge and what they're doing for all businesses, but in particular the small business.
Right.
It is a program that's sponsored by the Member Services Committee of the Chamber, and we actually have applications for nominations, and we got several very good ones. And the committee has in fact picked the winner, but I can't tell you who that is.
I
Carrie.
Understand. We'll have to have you on next month to tell us who the winner was.
Yes. Now I can tell you that the past winner always introduces the new winner.
Okay.
The past winner last year was Antiques on Main. Keith Little will be there to introduce this year's winner. And we do that on a rotation. The one that introduced Keith were the Scott Brothers Heating and Air. So it's a well-attended program, and we really look forward to it. The Chamber does 3 big events, 2 luncheons and a breakfast each year. The first one is the Small Business of the Year Award. The second one is our annual membership meeting, in which we introduce the new slate of officers and board members. And then a unique one comes in October. The annual meeting is sponsored by Life Store Bank. I'm sure y'all are familiar with that over here.
Yes.
And the Outrageous Customer Service Award.
Okay, neat.
It's not just good service, it's outrageously good service. And we again take nominations, and that is sponsored by Skyline SkyBest. So these are 3 of the big partners of the Ashe Chamber, and we all look forward to those events. And also at the Small Business Luncheon is March the 18th. We'll gather about 11:30 at Hensley Hall. It's a great venue for almost anything. Big luncheons like this. Rosie Bolak is a caterer in Ashe County, and she will be catering the meal. Hensley Hall handles weddings, receptions, performances. Just last Friday they had the coffee house. The Arts Council puts on a coffee house, often with local entertainment, local MCs, and a little local desserts too. So, and it's associated with the West Jefferson United Methodist Church. It's a building they've added to, and it really works out as a great community location to put on any events. But we will also be unveiling the 2014 Ashe County Visitor Guide. This is an annual project. It'll be 80 pages. We order over 13,000 copies, and we hand them out to every visitor that walks in the door, because we are also the visitor center for Ashe County.
Right.
So we keep quite busy, and it's starting to pick up already. Last year we had over 12,500 visitors walk in the door.
That is wonderful, especially we're all ready for spring.
Oh, yes.
Spring is when everybody wants to start coming and traveling.
But you're telling me we're going to look at a little bit more winter.
Oh, I didn't want to tell that, but yes, unfortunately tonight we're going to get a little accumulation.
Well, we get by this one, maybe we'll be over it, I hope.
I hope so, because the weekend is going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And
my wife loves to hike, and she's not gotten enough hiking in, so she's getting a little cabin fever.
I can see why. So,
and I imagine with kids, the cabin fever gets even heavier.
Yeah, but my boys, they snowboard. So they enjoy that kind of thing, but it's getting them out and getting them up there is the problem in this bad weather and stuff. So now I'm sure that all these events take quite a bit of preparation.
They do, but we have committees with the
Okay.
chamber that manage these things. Of course, Kathleen, the lady that works with me, Kathleen, George, and myself, have to do a lot of the planning and organizing. But it's now been over so many years that it almost runs itself to some degree. As long as you schedule the date and the caterer, everything else begins to happen. I have some good people that work with me, and it really makes it a pleasure.
Yeah.
I can hardly believe that this past August I had finished my 5th year as a director of the chamber.
That's wonderful.
So I'm moving up on 6 years now.
Perfect. Perfect. So I know it's been kind of slow for everybody in the winter months,
It has.
but it's starting to pick up. And
Absolutely.
what kind of things do you see people really wanting more information about over in Ashe County?
Well, I know Jane Lunnan comes to speak to
Yes.
you and Danielle with the Arts Council, and so I don't want to step on her toes and her information, but Ashe County and West Jefferson have literally become an arts niche community. And that starts building up right around now. Their little theater has programs. I think they're doing California Dreaming coming up soon.
Okay.
There's some youth art projects at Florence Thomas School and at the Arts Council too. Arts are really the major force that gets the season started. As you drive around Ashe County, you'll see barn quilts all over the place on the barns. The Arts Center was responsible for getting that started. In town, we have 14 murals on the sides of businesses. I have one on the side of the chamber that's a gentleman playing a fiddle and another one playing a banjo. These are great attractions when you're just walking the town. And as I've said before, the town also has made major renovations to West Jefferson, particularly. They took down the big stoplights and the ugly light poles and put up antique light poles and four-way stop signs. And they've got bump outs at each intersection with benches where you can sit and just enjoy yourself, have some ice cream or whatever. It's made a wealth of a difference.
Yes, it's absolutely beautiful in that town.
Well, I appreciate that. We are very proud of it.
Definitely. And you've got such wonderful shops right through there.
We
and
do.
You can just walk to each one of them, and there's always something different in everywhere, and everyone's always so friendly.
Yeah, I'd say that the shops are niche shops that appeal to unusual items they sell and things that people are looking for.
Yes.
It's not your run-of-mill shop.
Right.
And we do have 17 art galleries in that small town.
That's wonderful. And art is really picking up
It is.
everywhere.
It is.
And
The economy's picking up.
yes, and that's a great thing. And I know I love to look at all kinds of different arts, not just the paintings, but sculptures, all kinds of different things, because people are so talented this day and time.
Well, the unique thing about our galleries, when you're in there looking at the art, you're in there talking to the artist.
See,
It's
that's-
not just a place that's selling pictures or anything of an art note. You're actually with a working artist in our galleries.
That is wonderful.
It is. And soon, again, I don't want to step on Jane's program, but she will start the gallery crawls,
Okay.
which will be one a month. And that's always a big draw. It's open to the public, and all of the art galleries are open, and they have hors d'oeuvres and sometimes wine and champagne and compete with each other.
That's great.
So we welcome you and all the people from Watauga County,
Yes.
and I guess Avery County too.
Absolutely. All the other surrounding
Yes.
counties.
We welcome them all to Ashe County. We are the coolest corner of North Carolina.
There you go. I
know.
love that name.
I did it again. I'm sorry.
No, you're great.
It's our tagline. We actually registered that in Raleigh. So
Perfect.
come over to the coolest corner of North Carolina.
Definitely. Now, do you have any other events that are happening here in the next month or so?
Not in March. This is
Okay.
pretty well the big one for March, but I should have more to talk about come February, and I hope y'all will have me back then.
Absolutely. So
And maybe Danielle will be back off her cruise.
I know. I'm just a tad bit jealous of her right now. No, I hope she's having a great time.
Well, now you can't complain too bad. You just got back from a cruise.
I did back in November, but I'm ready to go again. I'm ready to see some sunshine. So, and hopefully we'll see some here in the high country very soon.
This weekend.
Yes, from what I understand, this weekend's supposed to be gorgeous. So
All right.
we're hoping.
Well, thanks for having me once again.
Thank you so much. It's always a great time having you on the show with us.
And I look forward to coming.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back with more MTN Live in the Mountains.